Animal Shelter is giving a voice for the voiceless. And joining us from the Effingham County Animal Control are Dr. Nancy Hewells, Michelle Smoot, and Samantha Cotner. Welcome, ladies.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing good here in Champaign, and it looks like you guys have your hands full.
Yes, do you see these little cuties?
Oh.
Yes.
Well, let's talk a little bit before we meet our little furry friends there. Let's talk a little bit about what you guys do there at the Animal Control in Effingham.
We are actually one of the few no-kill shelters in the state of Illinois. So we strive really hard to go out and protect and save all these little animals and get them great loving homes.
Oh, have you seen an uptick in animals needing homes now while we're all quarantined, or are more people looking to adopt?
It's a little of both. So we get a lot of strays in, but then we're getting a ton of adoptions too. So we're doing everything by appointment only right now.
Okay.
So, yep.
Well, introduce us to our little kitty cats because they're sounding like they definitely want to say hi.
Well, this was Milton because we thought he was a boy for a short period of time. So it's actually a girl. So now we have to rename, so we don't have a name yet. So if anyone wants to help us with a name, we'd be grateful. And then Sam has...
And this noisy little girl is Echo. Yep.
Oh, so are we adopting kittens right now, or do they need to be a little older before they find their forever family, or how does that work?
These guys need to be a couple weeks. They got about 2 more weeks, so they need to be 8 weeks. And we're thinking they're like 6 to 7. So we're going to give them 2 weeks in a foster home and then get them good homes.
Oh,
And also, when we do it that way, Heather, that just makes sure that they're healthy, that we're not sending kittens to homes that just the stress of going to a new home, that they might get sick. So we just like to kind of keep them in quarantine here for like a week to 10 days just to rule out that any problems that the new adopters might have too.
oh, well, that's nice. We've got some pictures of some other animals looking for their families. So tell me a little bit about who we're seeing here.
So that is Nemo, and Nemo is a 9-year-old Airedale Terrier mix. He is 9, but he definitely doesn't act 9. He acts about like he's 4 or 5. He's very active, so he needs a very active home. A home with no small children, adult children,
Okay.
Or, I guess I should say, an active home.
And what about this guy?
Yeah, so Heather, that's Houdini. And one of the things is when you decide you're going to be no kill, like 0 kill, then that has a lot of other dynamics going on. And we're very lucky that our county supports us so much in what we do. But whenever you have a no-kill facility, then you also have a lot of special needs pets too that require special homes, and lots of them have very extended medical issues. So Houdini came to us. He was relinquished. He most likely had an injury, was hit by a car or something. He's happy. He's a beautiful dog. He's very loving, but he has some fecal incontinence. And so what that means is that he can just poop without knowing he's doing it is basically the way to say it. So he just has some incontinence. So we're working through that. We're trying to find a special needs family for him.
Who is this?
That's Domino.
Yeah.
So he's about 9, isn't he, Dr.
Yeah, he is. He is a super cool dog, Domino. And he also was relinquished, and he just has some allergy issues. But you know, the interesting thing, Heather, about these dogs that do have special needs is that they have no idea that they have special needs. They just think that they're just like everybody else. And so, you know, that's just a really nice lesson for all of us. But he has allergy issues, and he will go with medication, and he'll also go with some support for anyone that wants to take him. It's a very, very nice dog. So.
Oh, well, okay. Well, we've got some pictures of cats here that we're going to also look at. But while we're doing so, tell us how, if anyone's noticing an animal that we've featured today and they want to get in on the adoption process, what does that look like?
So the adoption process, we actually have an application now that we didn't have previous. It's something new that we started at the beginning of the year. And we have the application so that we can fit the right animal to the right family. So say you have a high energy dog, we want to make sure that he goes to an active family. And some dogs, prefer a home with no small children, while others actually thrive with children. So we just want to make sure that we match up the right animal to the right family, so that way there's less animals that return that way.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. So also, we just want to also, just because your application wasn't approved for a particular animal, it doesn't mean that you were denied. It just means that we only have one of those animals and several applicants. So just keep applying, watch our Facebook page, and hopefully you'll find the right guy for you.
Then we check up on them. We usually are really good about calling. Just a lot of real good support if you do choose to take a pet that has a special needs. And because we want it to be a good experience for you too. It's not just about us moving animals to new homes. It's about moving them to forever homes.
Right. Well, we appreciate the work you're doing there to support our animals and families who are looking for their forever friends. And we will definitely connect everybody with you there in Effingham on our website, sayliving.tv. Thank you so much for being with us this afternoon.
Thank